Hey friends, what's up? I'm here at RideNow Powersports in Austin. Just dropped my bike off for its 24,000 mile service. Let's go take a look at it. There's the bike with the tag on it, just waiting in line. I like those Kawasaki Z900s, those are pretty cool. Anyways, here's the bike. So this 24,000 mile service, my bike's actually got 25,000, but it's a rough one. It's almost $1,000 because they're doing, it's a lot of labor. I wish I could do a lot of this stuff on my own. I don't have the tools or the facilities to actually do all that, but yeah, it's almost gonna be $1,000 to do the valves. It's the biggest service the bike needs out of all of them. So after this one, I won't need another one for another 6,000, and that'll be just oil change. I think I'll do that on my own. But let's walk over here. There's a surprise over here. Look at this, Kawasaki demo day. Okay, just got off this bike. This is the Ninja 1000 SX. It's a sport touring bike. Very, very comfortable seating position. It has kind of the bar risers that kind of put you in a little bit higher sitting up position, not totally leaned over like a sport bike, but also not sitting way, way up like a tour bike. The engine sounded good, inline 4. It was peppy. It didn't have as much torque as my bike off the line, but when you wind it out a little bit, it does take off. Very comfortable. The wind from the windscreen was hitting me right in the chest, so it wasn't creating any head buffeting, which was good. Overall, that was my most favorite bike of the day. Okay, just got off this bike. This is the Z900rs, kind of naked cafe racer. Comments, positives, the motor is really good, very peppy, inline 4, sounds even stock the way it is, it sounds really nice. Takes off when you want it to, and the seating position, very comfortable where the bars and the seat, no complaints. The only complaint I have with this was the clutch. It was very stiff, and I'm used to a quick shifter. So I was just constantly clutch, and because it's stiff, your hand gets a workout. Just keep that in mind. And this particular bike, I think the throttle was loose and it needed to be adjusted because there was a huge dead spot. Like I could twist the throttle quite a bit and no reaction from the bike at all. And then you would just hit a certain point and then it would kick in. So when I was shifting the bike, it was quite, jerky the whole ride. It was really hard to find that sweet spot for the shifting. Then the last little gripe I have was with the radiator. It just seems like an afterthought. It's very large and it sticks out on the sides. And it's when you're sitting on a bike looking down, it's quite apparent. It just kind of sticks out. I wish they had a smaller version of that or encased it in some kind of fairing so that it wasn't so kind of out there and in your face. So Coop asked us as riders, test riders, to kind of jot some stuff down or talk about our experience here, and I'll do that here on the video. I've done many test rides, many different brands. I have to say that this is probably the most professional one I've been on in terms of the people involved. They give you a breathalyzer test, they give you some great instructions, very clear before we left. Had all the bikes available pretty much as you want, and all the stuff they brought with them, all the tents and everything, very, very professional, well done. I was talking to a couple other riders, they were very impressed as well. Everyone seems to be very happy and having a good time. So kudos to you guys at Kawasaki, and my man Coop behind us over there doing an awesome job. All right, friends, we're here with my new buddy, Vulcan.
Yes.
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
We're here at the, you see it off in the distance there, the Kawasaki Good Times Roll Test or Demo Day. I've ridden a couple bikes. What have you ridden so far?
Vulcan S, Ninja 500, and the Z900rs, the Cafe Racer.
So what was your favorite?
The Cafe Racer.
Oh, the Cafe Racer 900. Yeah, that's a sick looking bike.
It looks gorgeous, inline 4-cylinder, you know, it's really nice. Every time I look at the bike, every time I'm riding it, I'm like, this is a great looking bike, and I look around and I see that giant radiator sticking out on each end. That was a huge downer, but other than that, it's a great bike. I wish it had a little stronger rear brake. Yep. The rear brake is a little
soft.
Soft, yeah. But other than that, I mean, I really liked it. It's a great bike.
And then what's the other two?
Vulcan S and the Ninja 500. I don't care for Ninja 500. I don't care for sport bikes. I just wanted to have the experience.
Sure.
The Vulcan S, it was the bike that I wanted to start on, but I ended up getting a V-Rod, and I'm glad I got the V-Rod. Vulcan S is not bad. I think for the price point, it's a great bike. It was a little twitchy for me, but it's got ABS, has the engine from Ninja 650. I mean, I had fun on it, so it's a great bike. But 900, Vulcan, and the Ninja.
Yeah. What do you think about our guy Coop there, the guy running the show? What do you think about their presentation here and their demo day compared to other ones?
Honestly, hand on my heart, like I do demo rides all over. This is like one of the top two, I think.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
I'm trying to remember the one that beat this, but I don't remember.
No, I feel the same way. Very professional.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I've ever had a breathalyzer test, which just makes sense. It makes sense for them, for their liability.
Yeah.
That was very professional. Maybe some people don't like that, but
yeah.
If you go out on a bike and you've been drinking and you crash, that's not good for them.
Yeah.
Or you.
And they weren't mean about it. You know, they were doing it very professionally, very friendly.
Yeah.
Smile faces all around, and it's just, I'm having a great time.
Yeah, and we were just talking about, we're shooting this video, use the backdrop here of all these toys behind you. this is just honestly, candy store.
You should just use the backdrop, and who wants to see this? Just use the bikes.
All right, well, we're waiting for our next, we got another like 20 minutes or so to wait, get on our next ride. I'm gonna ride the Vulcan, what is that one I'm riding? Vulcan 900s, the kind of raked out chopper looking thing.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Forward controls, that should be interesting. And you're what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get on the ADV, the KLR.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ride safe, have fun.
Thanks.
Later.
Thank you. Bye.
So I just got off this bike, the Vulcan 900s Custom. Sounded really nice. The motor, if it had some aftermarket pipes, it'd sound even better. It's raked out a little bit. Looks great, but it has no power. It's a 900cc V-twin, which is just way too underpowered. I heard the horsepower was quite low on it. During our ride, I had it pegged a couple times in like second and third gear, the throttle all the way wide open. It made a lot of noise, like it was going fast, but it wasn't. It had no pep whatsoever. For me anyways. Maybe a new rider would be fine, but I would definitely want, like an 1800cc engine at least, in something like that, to get some torque and some horsepower to move this beast. It's a good looking bike though. It's very, very comfortable. The seat and the hand position for me, I'm 5'8", so it was perfect for me. Another person I was talking to that was quite a bit taller than me said they felt a little crunched up on it. And it has the forward controls. But it was just underpowered. That was really the only major complaint I had. Yeah, so I rode this bike in today for a service, and I put on the stock seat, rear and front. And man, I love my Sgt Seat. I'm so glad I got that. The seat, just in the 25-minute ride here, I could feel it already digging into my butt like it used to. And it's not that comfortable. It feels soft and squishy. And it feels like, oh, this would be nice. But then after a while, and I think it's, different people's bodies, different, pelvic bone positions and all that stuff. But the Sgt Seat is so much more comfortable than this. If you have one of these, really think about getting a Sgt Seat. They're awesome. I did a video on my Sgt Seat and the rear pod. I'll put a link to it here. You can always check it out.
All right, guys, that's it from this side. I'm gonna get my bike and head home. Been here all day, but I had fun. Met some cool people. Rode some fun bikes, interesting bikes. And that's it. So thanks for following me. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. Appreciate it very much. And we'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Ride safe.